Can you tell us a little bit about the NRA American Rifle Challenge?
Yeah, this is probably one of the most funnest stages of the competition. Of course, there are 13 stages, but I think this is one of the best. It's run and gun, and it's about one of the most exciting sports right now in the AR Challenge.
How exciting is it for Indiana to have this hosted at Camp Atterbury here in our hometown?
Well, having the World Shoot in Indiana is fantastic, but more importantly, to have our Hoosier manufacturers actually play a key role in the World Shoot makes me even more excited, especially since ACME is from my hometown of Fort Wayne, Indiana.
And what are some of the comments you're hearing about ACME Machine and their products sponsoring the ARC Challenge here?
Yeah. So, well, not only the ARC Challenge, this is the World Shooting Championship. The greatest shooters in the world were shooting these firearms, and it's the World Shoot, but actually the stations alone are challenging, but we had a challenge with weather. We had freezing temperatures, frost, rain, tornadoes, you name it, and our competitors were firing in all of these. Well, maybe not the tornadoes, but close enough. So when you take a look at the ACME ARs, they were covered with frost, they were covered in pouring rain. Probably the poorest conditions that you can imagine, and they performed flawlessly. Been a lot of fun with them, and I think a lot of the shooters really enjoyed them, but they held up well. Now, today is an absolutely perfect day, and of course they performed perfectly, but yesterday when it was rainy and cold, they performed just the exact same.
That's a great point. I've said to a couple people, what better way to crown the world's greatest shooter under ideal conditions, where here you've had to deal with all of the elements with different guns, exposed to all elements, and I'd obviously trying to perform at this level with worst case scenario conditions and still to come out here and compete at a high level. I'm very happy with how ACME Machines products have been able to perform and the feedback we've gotten here. I'm looking forward to any future collaborations, and I do believe that this is scheduled for next year as well.
Next in September.
In September of next year, so hopefully we should be out of the April guessing game of what our weather's going to be, but looking forward to many years in the future, but we know it's at least scheduled until September next year.
And thank you to ACME Machine for your support of the World Shooting Championships, but of the National Rifle Association and everything that we do.